Hello. This episode we stayed at some farm stays, station stays along the 80 Mile Beach from Port Hedland right through to Broome. So we stayed at Barn Hill, Pardo Station, and this one I think is called Woolaroo
Yeah.
Station.
80 Mile Beach Caravan Park.
Yeah. They've all been very lovely and all on the beach. Fantastic sunsets. We had a great time.
Yeah. Rock pools, white sandy beaches, turquoise waters, red cliffs, and all very different parts of the same coast. So that's been fantastic. So come and have a look.
Yes. This is the road into Pardo Station where we'll stay for 4 nights. Have a look around the area. It's a pretty good road, just a dirt road, no real problems. Okay, catch you later.
So this is our Kampap Pardo Station. It's an enormous site, I have to say. And then we're looking out back here. And just across there, the other tracks to the beach and the creek and that kind of thing. So it's pretty good. There's a swimming pool over there, that way. It's bank holiday, public holiday, long weekend, so there's lots of people here. But it's alright actually. We're heading out towards the tidal flats to the 80 Mile Beach Marine Park. High tide is in a couple of hours, but we'll see what happens when we get closer. Just to the left is
The Indian Ocean,
yes.
the beach, if we can get to it.
We've heard there's a caravan bogged.
Yes, somebody didn't account for the tide or the mud and got themselves bogged out here with their caravan.
So we're heading down, hopefully on solid road.
Wow, the Indian Ocean, all the way from Cairns to 80 Mile Beach. The colour is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know whether it comes out.
So we thought we'd walk out to the water, but we didn't realise it would take us a couple of weeks trekking. Really needed some camels, pack lunch. Not saying the tide's big. There's lots of coral just scattered about on the beach. And even after the famous sinking mud incident, I think it was episode 2, not long ago at Hillsborough, Patricia bravely continues out into the soft sand. But if there is a repeat, I've got the camera on. Well, that's the view, back to the car. There. Red rocks, blue sky, white car. Perfect.
This is Pardo Creek.
So we're making our way across the mud flats very, very carefully. Because we know Patricia's history with mud flats. In fact, Patricia is keeping to the slightly harder ground. Well, yeah, she's got the same shoes on. But yeah, a little bit slippery. Potential for disaster. But absolutely, folks fishing. It's pizza night. So, we're all set up. There's P's Pizza waiting to go in. And then if you come over here, in the Weber, that's M's Pizza. Starting to look very nice. He's just bringing out, oh, my slippers. She's a great wife. She puts my slippers under my chair. Look at that. You're a darling. So, we'll show you them when they're arrived. I mean, when they're done.
Okay, the time has come for Em to take her pizza out of the oven.
So this is a two-stage process. So, this is Moira's pizza.
This could be...
Come on, baby.
Pull it with your hands.
Oh, it's too hot. Hang on. Oh, ah. Right.
There we go.
Hey.
I don't know if I got that.
That's one pizza. And then...
my pizza.
Trisha's pizza. Because apparently there's no 7-second rule with a pizza. If it goes on the floor, it's dead. Whereas with everything else, of course, you've got the 4-second rule. 7 seconds.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
And wait for it to cook. Eat this.
Right then. Cheers. Pizza night.
Cheers. Pizza night. Ooh.
This is Cape Keraudren, we think. We're not sure how you pronounce it. But I tell you what, it's incredible. Look at that. You can camp here. I think you've got to be fairly self-sufficient at some of the areas. But that's amazing, isn't it, babe?
Yes. The water's beautiful. Unbelievable place. Like somebody drilled them. But we know that's not the case. They're very smooth on the inside. Look at that. How does that get formed?
Yeah. There's thousands of them. Tens of thousands. Look at that. All the honeycomb rocks. And the ocean eating away at it. Just there's water up here, so I know that they're 5-meter tides, but yeah. So maybe the tide comes up here. That'd be amazing sight to see. It's tricky finding a safe path, but she's doing it. She's not going to lose her shoes again. And then in among these rocks you've got beautiful wildflowers growing in this harsh environment. So we're just having lunch and this is the view. Can't really complain. So this is Ngala country. The Ngala people are traditionally connected to Cape Keraudren area. It's got a number of significant cultural sites, and the Ngala country itself stretches eastwards along the coast from the town of Port Hedland and includes the Grey and Pardew pastoral stations. So that's quite an expansive land. Today, unfortunately, there are very few Ngala speakers left in the Pilbara, although there are many more people who have a passive understanding of the language. As late as the 19th century, the Ngala language had hundreds of speakers. A bit hard to see, but it's quite pink, the lake. But it's not really showing up because the sun isn't on it. This is a free camp Stanley rest area. You stay here for 24 hours for free. There is a dump point, some toilets, a bunch of barbecues. It was quite busy last night. So we're here at Barnhill Station. over there is the Indian Ocean. There are a couple of different unpowered spots just over there. I don't know if you can see. That's called the North Beach. We call it the North Shore. They are unpowered sites, and you can use a jenny over there. There's a little cafe, vanilla slices, fresh bread. In there are the powered sites. They're in the shade and they're quite packed in, if you ask me. People come here regularly, get their sites, so it's nice, kind of like shady sites, but as I say, they're just a bit packed. Just walking around to our patch. These here are unpowered sites, which is where we are. There is a tap, there is water, there's a tap between the 3 vans, 4 vans actually, so you just fill your tanks and that's that. So here's our site. We've got generating our own electricity, we've got some power at the top, and I've also put the 200 watt King's blanket out because the sun's quite low in the sky. So that is our view. So we get an absolute cracking sunset every evening. Here's the front row of unpowered, so you can see the sites are pretty good size. This is our little spot, and there we are looking out from the awning straight across to the Indian Ocean and a spectacular sunset. So for 30 bucks a night, it's okay. We're just heading down to the beach at Barn Hill, and talk about a wow moment. The tide's out, I think, so we're heading to some rock pools to wallow around like beached whales, but this is just absolutely incredible. So P, what are your first thoughts?
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, amazing.
The colour of the water is amazing.
You can't get it here, but it's absolutely turquoise.
I know Australia's got beaches all around, but they're all different and they're all beautiful.
Yeah.
They're all different colours.
Yeah. So we're sat here under the lovely rock pool. We're not quite wallowing because it is a little cool, but it's deep enough to wallow.
The water is cool. That's
yeah.
quite warm outside.
Oh, quite warm. And there's little fishies in here. They're very cute. I'll see if I can get one. Well, here we are, sat in a rock pool at Barn Hill Station on the west coast of WA. And as P was just saying, this is what you come to WA for. Red cliffs, white sand, clear turquoise water. So we've just arrived at 80 Mile Beach, set up camp in a unpowered site. Trisha's there having just finished lunch. So over there is the ocean. It's quite busy, but it's certainly not anywhere near as packed in tight as Barn Hill. These are all unpowered sites and they've got their own water tap, which is pretty good. It's seasonally, unusually overcast, but I think tomorrow it's due to be sunny. Lots of powered sites over that way. There is a Vietnam memorial here, and I believe Vietnam vets gather here at the appropriate time. It's quite tastefully done. And this is just the short walk up to the beach from where we are. It's $35 a night unpowered and $45 powered. So here it is, 80 Mile Beach at the other end. Very different look to Barn Hill. That was all kind of red rocks and cliffs. This is turquoise ocean, white sand, and at least 432 fishermen approximately. Well, that's just in that next kind of kilometre.